Hey guys, welcome to Gabby's Great Escape. So it has been a little while since I have talked to you guys, and I am so sorry for that. But I want to say hi, and now it's coming back. And man, is this an amazing day. So awesome. So I am about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't know what the day is. Like 2 weeks in, and it has been amazing. It has been so busy, overwhelming, scary, but a lot of fun. So I figured I'd just say hey and catch you up on a little bit of what's been going on and why I've been so distant and not making so many videos, but I promise they'll be back up and running soon. So as most of you know, I'm a lifeguard at Walt Disney World, and I lifeguard over at Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, and I love it. But in order to be a lifeguard here at Disney, you have to go through a bunch of training. So I went through 3 days of what's called Ellis certification, and it's like a 3-day intensive, 8-hour-a-day, in the water, out of the water, CPR, first aid, rescues, training. And then on your last day, you take a CPR test, you take a team test, so like you pretend to you rescue somebody, a pretend drowning person, as a team. And then you also take a little over 50 question word test. If you pass that, you get your Ellis license through Disney. So I passed that stage 1, so excited. I actually ended up getting a perfect score on my CPR test and a perfect score on my written test, so I got like this cute little Ellis pin. So that was exciting. And then after that, you go right into more training, but now training at your resort. So after I passed my Ellis licensure, I was able to go to Disney University for a class called Welcome to Operations, and then that was just all about like operations at Disney and how that kind of things work. And then after my Welcome to Operations class, I went through a Welcome to Recreation class, and that was all about working as a recreation, like working in the recreation area of Disney. So that covered lifeguards, it covers pool technicians, it covers children's activities, which I'm excited because I get to work really close with children's activities, and other like recreation type positions here at Disney. And then after you go through those courses, I still was not done training. I headed over to Saratoga Springs and did a welcome home course. If you've ever been to Saratoga Springs, you know that whenever you're greeted by a cast member, they will say welcome home, because Saratoga Springs is a Disney Vacation Club resort, and so our guests are really coming home. So we like to let them know and really make them feel like they are home. So that was that first class. And then after I had my welcome home class, I went into lifeguard training at Saratoga Springs. So it was like 3 more days of how their pool runs, what stands are there, what they look for in their lifeguards, how schedules work, how you get from one pool to the other, you name it, they covered it in those 3 days. And then on that last day, you have what is known as Kappa. That's what it's called, Kappa. And it's your test out day, your knowledge assessment day. See if you remembered everything, see if you learned everything. And that was that. So I had my Kappa, and it consisted of me being on stand, so being a lifeguard on stand. There was another lifeguard because I still wasn't official. And they kind of watched me on stand. Did I rule in force? Was I watching my water? All those kind of things. I also took another 50-question test, and I took another CPR test out. And that was that. I passed my Kappa, and so I am officially a lifeguard at Disney Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. So I'm super excited, but man, has it been hard. It wasn't easy, it was a bunch of work, but it was really worth it. Actually, during my test out, they tell you to watch your water like it is your own water. Although there's another lifeguard there, they tell you to treat it like it's your own. And they tell you if you see anything, go. And basically for lifeguards at Disney, they know that your coordinators at any time can drop these things called VATs. And when you drop a vat, it's basically a silhouette that lies at the bottom of the pool, and it looks like the silhouette of a person. You see it, you pick it up, and you go. It's like, I don't know, it's really light, it's easy to pick up. You pick it up from the bottom, they clap, you did a great job, you got it, yada yada. So they basically tell you if you see one of those, you should go for it. Obviously, because you have 10 seconds to get there, 10 seconds to see it, and 20 seconds to get to it. But while I was on stand, I actually jumped in for a real live little girl, unplanned, who was drowning. So, lifeguarding has already been crazy. It's already been kind of chaotic and fun, but man, having my first rescue already under my belt has been such like a sigh of relief. And once I got to her and picked her up and put her on my tube, I realized that all the stress of lifeguarding was all really worth it, because I wasn't even officially a lifeguard yet, and I was already able to save that little girl. So it's already really rewarding, and I'm really looking forward to how the rest of it will go and the interaction with children's activities. I mean, we share an office, so I'm excited to see how I'll be able to like work with them and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's been really fun. I've had a lot of park days. So keep an eye out on my Instagram and Facebook page. Many of those pictures will come. I've been really enjoying the Festival of the Arts over at Epcot. It's like one of my favorite things to go, one of my favorite places to go and hang out now. I've been meeting some characters, getting on a bunch of my big rides. I already rode Space Mountain, Rock and Roll, Tour, all my kind of favorites I've already gotten to go on. And even like last night, after I just passed my Kappa yesterday, so I went to celebrate, and I was the only one around to go out of my roommates, so I just went over to Epcot by myself, and I went and did one of their drawing classes at Festival of the Arts. You learn how to like draw. So I drew Pooh Bear, and then I kind of walked around, saw illuminations, and just kind of enjoyed the perks of being a Walt Disney World cast member and just having the opportunity to go to the parks, even if it's for like 2 hours. And it was just really relaxing and really fun. So yeah, and I had an awesome day today. I went back to Epcot because it's my favorite, and it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, y'all. And my roommate Abby and I walked around. We met a bunch of characters. We actually got to meet Stitch and Smee. We met Elsa and Anna. We went into a bunch of the pavilions, had some fish and chips from England. So it's been fun. But really, I want to thank everyone who's been sending me texts and messages and calling. It's been really encouraging to know that you guys are all supporting me like that, so I appreciate it. I promise more videos will be to come in the next few days now that life has kind of calmed down, and I'm just gonna be working. So that's that. Definitely message, call, reach out to me, follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because that's where a lot of my posts are, and a lot of my posts will be more frequently. So I look forward to updating you all soon, and we'll talk later. Love you guys.